And now, your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
And speaking about the fall, we bring in meteorologist Andrew Samet. It certainly did feel like fall this morning when I walked outside at 3 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely. The humidity was low. The temperatures were cool. It was a really nice start this morning. We'll hope for that again tomorrow morning. And in fact, I do think we will see that for the next couple of mornings here, but we will see a gradual warming trend as well over these next few days. Here's a look at temperatures as you step out the door. Late this morning, we're at 79 in Longview, up to 80 in Tyler right now, 80 in Lufkin. Palestine's the warmest spot, coming in at 81 at this time. We've got 79 in Center, 78 for Hemphill, 76 in Marshall, and 79 over into Athens. Dew point temperatures look like this. We're mostly in the 50s for the dew points, which means that the air is pretty comfortable out there. We even have some dew points in the 40s over in Gilmer, so very dry air filtering in across the area. Again, the dew points are the measure of the moisture in the atmosphere, so the higher the dew points, the more humid it is. The lower the dew points, the less humid it is. So it's pretty comfortable out there late this morning. As we head into this afternoon, high temperatures are going to be making it into the upper 80s to lower 90s. I think we're mostly in the upper 80s, though. It's only one or two spots that may make it to the lower 90s, primarily into deep East Texas. The further south and west you go across the area, you have a better chance of reaching the 90-degree mark, at least for a brief period of time. But overall, we're in the 80s today, which is a couple of degrees below average for this time of year, or for some of us right at average. Temperatures, again, upper 80s, low 90s. This afternoon, winds out of the east during the day at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Taking a look at the temperature trend over the next 7 days, the normal high is 90 degrees. We're going to be slowly warming above that for the next several days. By the weekend, in fact, we're into the low to middle 90s. We'll also start to see the humidity tick back up across the area. So summer not going to give up just yet. It's not going to be oppressively humid by the weekend, but it'll definitely be more humid than what we're seeing this week, and that will continue into the start of the next work week. Now, despite the humidity increasing, which means that there's more moisture in the air, that will not be falling down as rain for us, as we do look to stay mainly dry for the next 7 days. And we still do need the rain, despite the fact that we saw a lot of it the past couple of weeks. It was very beneficial. It knocked out the drought for many of us. But there is still a minor drought in our western areas, and if we're going to continue to stay dry again, that could worsen. Now, I don't think it's going to get as bad as what we saw earlier this summer, but certainly the dry pattern means that we will be staying dry for the next week and maybe even the week after that. Lufkin still has a surplus of rainfall, though, so far for the month of September. Now, if we're going to get any help from rainfall out of the tropics, here's what we're looking at right now. And at this point, it does look unlikely that we're going to see any tropical systems at this time. But we are watching two tropical waves. One's located right over here. Here's South America. Here's the Caribbean islands. There's Puerto Rico. Has a 40% chance of developing over the next 5 days. We also have a tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa, a 20% chance of developing over the next 5 days. So both will have to be watched, but right now no major problems expected with those two tropical waves. Temperatures, again, to recap this afternoon, we're climbing into the upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. And then tonight we will drop down into the lower 60s with mostly clear skies out there and a southeast wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Your 7-day forecast looks like this. We're going to see those highs warming through the end of the work week and into the weekend, becoming more humid by the day on Sunday.